Back, friends. I know nobody's watching this, so that's why I like doing it. And let me turn to Overkill, man. They're like my favorite band. So they don't have a lot of news. Amon Ra and I still just hanging out. You didn't know, I'm still working, just working from home. But it's actually been kind of nice because I've had time to do more guitar playing and lots of drawing and I guess it's not all bad. Listen to lots of great tunes. So that's what I want to talk about today. If you're like me, I've been around for a while, you've seen a large shift in the way music has been delivered. You know, I started my musical journey by buying LPs on vinyl, right? On vinyl. And traditionally they have like 10 tracks, you know, 5 on each side, side A, side B. You put them on a turntable and you. Now I still have a lot of my old vinyl records. Some I've gotten rid of, but I don't have a turntable, which is all right. I mean, to be honest, you know, they would jump, they would skip, especially if you played them really loud. I remember playing sometimes so loud in my bedroom that the bass would make the record skip, you know? All right. And then of course that then changed. The cassettes were pretty big. This is a classic, by the way. Iron Maiden in Japan. Oh, it's a great live like EP record, but I have that on cassette. So cassette says if you guys lived in that era, cassettes were okay. What made them better than records was they were portable, right? They were portable. And if you're like me, you had a tape deck. You put it in the van. So it went in the van tape deck. And we would rock out until the tape deck broke. But even after the tape deck broke, I had a boom box, right? And I would put the boom box in the van. You know, the problem with that is like it required like 75 D batteries to run the thing. I mean, it was huge. But you remember the worst thing that happened is if you listen to tape and you'd be like, and it goes, and you pull it out and it's that string of tape, and then you carefully you'd use like a pen and try to roll that back up. And then by the time I got out of college, really, is when CDs kind of took over. I got a CD player right when I graduated school, and then I started basically buying a lot of stuff that I already had on CD. And that I was buying CDs for years, probably longer than any of the other formats. And by the way, this disc is by a band from New Hampshire called Second Son. The album is called Cult. They're like a metal punk band. A cool band. Plus, I did the album artwork for them, so it's even better. You can find them on Bandcamp. Looks like something I would do, huh? I'll put the link today here too. All right, so like CDs, they were fairly portable, especially once you guys are getting CD player. I used to have, anybody else out there have like, I had like a Discman, and it would plug into the cassette deck, right? And in fact, for the longest, that's how I do it. The problem with that, of course, is they would bounce, right? Like, and they would skip a lot. And CDs would often skip. And then, of course, probably the biggest change was, you know, digital, like MP3 players. My old iPod, I've gone through like 4 iPods, but I have thousands of songs on there, and I would buy them, like first iTunes, then Amazon, then I download from Bandcamp and stuff. I always felt like you need to buy it. Now I've got my phone. I really don't download anything because I have actually good cell service, so I stream. And I feel a little bit bad about that because, I mean, I pay the streaming service, but like, I know you get to like 1 billion plays to get any money if you're the artist. So I'm a little torn about how to do that. That's why I think I own so many t-shirts, right? Because I feel like how else can I, music isn't where they generate their money anymore. They play live and they sell merchandise, and I don't mind supporting with merchandise. Now, I never was old enough to be into the 8-track scene. My next question is, okay, what's next? You know, like back in the record day, we couldn't have foreseen iPods, or maybe we could. I don't know. I didn't. I certainly didn't. All I know is I spent a lot of time taking albums, vinyl, and taping them onto cassettes. And I love when I can get a 45. I love when an album is short up. I get the whole album on one side. Of course, like Rain and Blood, I could get twice on one side, I think, because it was so short. But anyway, so you comment below. What was your favorite format for buying music? And let me know why. And we'll talk again tomorrow. Both of you who tune in. Signing out, your internet sensation, the Harvester, along with Amon Ra, and of course, Papa Het. Yeah, yeah. See you tomorrow, goons.